Have you ever stopped to think that you might be completely missing out on your aquarium's potential because of small details that cost less than a restaurant meal? While you spend hundreds of dollars on beautiful fish and expensive decorations, there are 7 absolutely essential improvements that cost less than $50 total and make a thousand-fold difference in the health and beauty of your aquarium. These aren't nice-to-have tips or cosmetic improvements. They're upgrades that literally save lives, prevent disasters, and transform your aquarium from amateur to professional. And the amazing thing is that most experienced aquarists consider these 7 improvements more important than any expensive equipment or exotic fish. Today, I'll show you exactly what these improvements are, how much each one costs, where to buy them, and how to install them. If you implement these 7 changes, I guarantee that in 30 days, you'll have the healthiest and most impressive aquarium you've ever had. Get ready, because some of these improvements will shock you with their simplicity and the enormous impact they make.
Essential improvement number 1, Water Test Kit. The diagnostic that saves lives. About $15 to $20. Let's start with the improvement that should be a crime not to have. If you run an aquarium without a water test kit, it's like driving a car without a dashboard. You might get to your destination, but the chances of an accident are enormous. Your aquarium water could be crystal clear and still be slowly killing your fish. Ammonia, nitrite, and pH imbalances, all these killers are completely invisible to the naked eye. You only discover them when it's too late and you're counting dead fish. A basic kit with pH, ammonia, and nitrite tests costs $15 to $20 and can last for 6 months or more. Compare that to the price of restocking fish that die from poisoning. A single angelfish costs more than the entire kit. The most frustrating part is getting calls from desperate customers. "I lost 15 neons in 2 days. The water was beautiful." I run the tests immediately and discover ammonia at lethal levels. If they had a $15 kit, they would have detected the problem a week earlier and saved fish that cost $60. Liquid tests are infinitely superior to paper strips. They cost practically the same, but are 10 times more accurate and reliable. Invest in vials with liquid reagents. It's the difference between getting real information and being misled by false data.
Essential improvement number 2, automatic lighting timer, the perfect biological clock, $8 to $12. This $10 improvement will solve a problem you didn't even know you had. Most aquarists turn the lights on and off whenever they remember, creating chaos in their fish's biological rhythms, resulting in chronic stress, faded colors, and abnormal behaviors. Imagine if you went to sleep one day at 10 p.m., another at 2 a.m., and another at 7 p.m. Within a week, you'd be a zombie. Your fish feel exactly the same way when their lighting doesn't have a consistent routine. An automatic timer creates a 10 to 12-hour cycle of consistent light every day. Fish get used to the routine, become less stressed, display more vibrant colors, and develop more natural behaviors. Plus, you'll never forget to turn off the lights and waste money on your energy bill again. Installation is ridiculously simple. Unplug the unit, connect it to the timer, plug the timer into the outlet, set the time, and you're done. 30 seconds of work for an improvement that works 365 days a year. The hidden benefit is that you can predict exactly when your fish will be most active for feeding and observation. With fixed schedules, they develop predictable routines that make aquarium management much easier.
Essential upgrade number 3, Precision Digital Thermometer, the Silent Guardian, $12 to $18. Those strip thermometers that come glued to the aquarium glass, they're a bad joke. They take up to 10 minutes to react to temperature changes and can be off by up to 4 degrees Celsius, 7 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like trying to time a race using a sundial. The problem is that sudden temperature changes kill more fish than diseases, and many only realize it when they wake up and the aquarium is full of dead fish. Want a real-life example? Early in the morning, the heater burns out and the temperature drops from 78 degrees Fahrenheit, 26 degrees Celsius, to 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius in 4 hours. In the morning, nothing but disaster. All of this could be avoided with a digital thermometer with a cell phone alert. Models like Sensor Push, Inkbird, or Govee cost $12 to $18, connect via Bluetooth, have 0.1 degrees Celsius, 0.2 degrees Fahrenheit accuracy, and a battery that lasts over a year. You might be at work and receive a message, Aquarium at 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius. You have time to go back and fix it before it becomes a disaster. What's more, they keep a temperature log. You can predict failures, adjust the heater, and keep everything stable. It's like having a technician monitoring your aquarium 24/7.
Essential improvement number 4, professional filter media, the invisible upgrade, $10 to $15. The cheap sponge that came with your filter is silently sabotaging the entire system. These dubious quality sponges decompose within a few months, releasing toxic particles into the water and rapidly losing filtration capacity. The math is cruel. A cheap sponge costs $3 and lasts 2 months, resulting in a cost of $18 per year. Quality filter media costs $12 and lasts a full year, plus it filters 300% better. You save money and get professional filtration. Dual pore sponges cost between $8 and $10, last 8 to 12 months, and offer 5 times the surface area for beneficial bacteria to colonize. Porous ceramic sponges for $6 to $8 create a permanent habitat for bacteria and never need to be replaced, only washed. Pharmaceutical-grade activated carbon for $4 to $6 removes residual medications, chlorine, and odors, leaving water crystal clear like never before. One bag lasts 3 to 4 months, far superior to generic carbons that saturate within weeks. The correct installation order makes all the difference. Coarse sponge for large debris, fine sponge for microscopic particles, porous ceramic for biological filtration, and activated carbon for chemical filtration. Within 7 days, you'll notice clearer water. Within 30 days, your fish will be visibly more active and colorful.
Essential improvement number 5. Premium water conditioner, the true antidote, $8 to $12. Your top water may look clean, but it contains enough chlorine to kill all your fish in less than 24 hours. Worse still, many people are using a $2 conditioner that only removes free chlorine, ignoring chloramine, heavy metals, and other lethal chemicals. These cheap conditioners are like putting a Band-Aid on a serious wound. They give a false sense of security, while the real killer is still there, unseen. Real conditioners like C-Chem Prime or API tap water conditioner cost a bit more, between $8 and $12, but offer complete protection. Prime, for example, removes chlorine, chloramine, ammonia, heavy metals, and even protects fish mucosa. A $10 jug treats 2,000 liters of water, which works out to half a cent per liter. The cheaper version, on the other hand, costs 6 times more and does much less. Prime's biggest advantage is that it neutralizes ammonia in emergencies. A double dose can save an entire aquarium while the biological filter recovers. API, on the other hand, is ultra-concentrated. 1 milliliter treats 20 liters. It's like having a chemical laboratory taking care of your fish, silently, but with surgical efficiency.
Essential improvement number 6, Supplemental Aeration System, the artificial respirator, $15 to $25. Here's a myth that needs to die. My filter already produces bubbles. I don't need extra aeration. Wrong. Filter aeration serves to move water, not to efficiently oxygenate it. It's like comparing a ventilator to a hospital respirator. Oxygen dissolves in the water mainly at the surface through agitation. Filters create little surface agitation, while aerators create a veritable microscopic tsunami that multiplies oxygen absorption. The difference is brutally visible in fish behavior.
Signs that you urgently need aeration. Fish gasping at the surface, especially in the morning. Less activity at night. Mysterious deaths with no apparent cause. Water with a heavy smell. Wilting aquatic plants, even with good lighting. A basic system costs $15 to $25. A quiet compressor, $8 to $12. Quality air stone, $3 to $5. And a mandatory check valve, $2 to $3. Power consumption is laughable, 1 to 2 watts, less than a small LED bulb. Place the air stone opposite the filter to create a circular current. Oxygen-rich water circulates throughout the aquarium rather than remaining concentrated in one spot. At night, when plants consume oxygen instead of producing it, the extra aeration compensates for this critical difference.
Essential upgrade number 7. Full spectrum lighting, revealing hidden colors, $20 to $35. Get ready for a revelation. You've probably never seen your fish's true colors. Those yellowish or too white bulbs that come with many aquariums are masking up to 70% of your fish's natural beauty. It's like watching a sunset with sunglasses on. You know it's beautiful, but you have no idea what the full show is. Fish evolved in sunlight, which contains the entire visible spectrum of colors. Standard fluorescent bulbs, on the other hand, emit only a few wavelengths, literally erasing entire hues, especially reds, blues, and greens. The difference is stark. While fluorescents operate between 3000 and 4000 Kelvin, full-spectrum LEDs operate between 6500 and 8000 K, the exact range of natural sunlight. Models like the NICREW Classic LED for $20 to $25 offer full spectrum and intensity control. The Haiger Auto On-Off for around $30 to $35 features a timer, sunrise and sunset simulations, and app control. The effect is immediate. Change the light in the morning. By night, you'll swear you've got new fish. But they've always been like this. They were just poorly lit.
Now you have the knowledge that separates amateur aquarists from professionals. These 7 improvements cost less than $50 combined, but create an impact worth thousands. They're not expenses. They're investments that pay for themselves by preventing deaths, saving on medication, and eliminating repurchases of cheap equipment. The ideal implementation schedule is simple. First week, invest in basic safety with a test kit and premium conditioner. Second week, add automatic control with a timer and digital thermometer. Third week, upgrade the filtration with professional media. Fourth week, finish with aeration and full-spectrum lighting. In 30 days, you'll have a system that works like a Swiss watch. Precise monitoring, automatic control, efficient filtration, perfectly conditioned water, adequate oxygenation, and lighting that reveals the true beauty of your fish. The ultimate question isn't whether you can make these improvements, but whether you can continue to waste your aquarium's incredible potential. Your fish deserve these conditions, your hobby deserves this upgrade, and you deserve the satisfaction of having a truly spectacular aquarium working in your home.